Yeah, yeah. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Gratitude. Bam. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Today is the celebration of my mother's life. Here at our home, people from the street, people from all around are going to come to my house. We're going to celebrate her life. We're going to talk about her. We're going to mention stories. I'm going to find out things that I didn't even know about my mom today. It's going to be amazing. When someone passes, you learn about kind of their journey, a little more about the people they met that normally you wouldn't be able to get to find that about because they're still living their life, and you would have to be like a peeping Tom, you know? I find when my dad passed and other people have passed in my life, that's when I've actually more has been revealed about who they truly were and what they truly stood for. And so today will be revealing and an amazing day. I have a flower shirt on to represent the flowers of my mom and the beautifulness of her, and I have a Monet tie on to represent the fact that she was a painter. And she loved to paint. And I have this blue on because together when my dad passed, we both wear royal blue. And I had just got this suit for my birthday not a month before. My wife had ordered it for me. So, the blue kind of is my mom's color. It's me and my mom's color together. Today will be a blessed day. May God bless each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Let's get the music back up and running. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Let's stay grateful for everything in this world and everything we have in this life. I'm super grateful for each and every one of you today, and I'm so thankful for everything that I have and all of you here on the live stream. So thank you so much for jumping on in to the live with the lifer, and by all means, let's have fun. This is going to be a quick update in the morning so you can get back to your family on this Sunday, on God's beautiful day to be with God and to be with your family. You know what I mean? I do take more time to be with my family every single Sunday. And it's a good day, and usually the markets, they can rip, but most of the time they wait for the CME gap to open, the CME to open around 6 o'clock Eastern time anyway. So, anyway, altcoins can still pump. There's always opportunity. ALTCOINS we talked about yesterday, which I didn't even want to bring up, but look, it's up 11%. It's so funny, right? Let's talk about Bitcoin. Let's break it down. We have a high. We have a low. We have a higher high. We have a higher low. We have an uptrend on the 1 hour time frame. Period. And I'm a trend guy. That's trend analysis right there for you. And we're done for the day. Everyone have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow. No. I'm just joking around. Let's get the chat up and running too. Let's see what's up with the chat. I haven't seen the chat yet. Let me pop out that chat. Hold on 1 second. And this is just 2 days in the travel studio. I'm back in the home studio tonight for the weekly candle close and for more action throughout the week. I'm super excited for each and every one of you to be here with me. God bless the 99 on the lifers today. Let's go, my man. Love you. That's all, folks, right? Yeah, let's go, baby. Right? God. Crypto lifer equals go. God moves through the community. Stop watching and watching from the sidelines. Join the 99 and change your life. Christine Morales, we love you. And so many people can feel the movement in their life, feel the difference in their life, feel what's happening as they hang out with the lifers every single day around hundreds of people that believe they can change their lives. I heard some positive news on Casper. I personally own none, but hope it does well for you. I sold every piece of it. Yeah, I'm out on Casper with an R. Yeah, I'm done. I put it into Casbah. I put it into other coins that have already gained way more too as well. I've already done really, really well on the disbursement of those funds. So yeah, I gave up on that coin. Yeah, I did. And you know what? It's good to give up on a coin. That shows maturity. There was time when I couldn't give up on a coin. I would have to be stuck to that coin. Anyway, resistance, 2 places for Bitcoin. We have local at 44,297, 44,300. Really, remember, that was a key area to get back above. And then where we wick to at 44,750. I'll call it 44,750, 44,300. We need to get back above those 2 levels to remain bullish. Those are going to be the key areas that are going to want to see a retest or a bounce off of for a nice long to the upside. Right now, I like what I'm seeing for Bitcoin. It's consolidating nicely. As I said before, it is in a bigger uptrend. The 2-hour looks amazing. I trade the 1 hour mainly exclusively and the 4 hour, but the 2 hour does look like it could make some bacon on the beach here. So I'm looking for the falling wedge to break out like it should 68% of the time. Low volume, high volume, Friday, Monday, Sunday, it doesn't truly matter. This pattern breaks up 68% of the time. The only thing is they might do some funny business. You know, the measured move is all the way, right? And I'm not saying we're going here. I'm just giving you what the charts give us so we can be like really, really to the T here. But 45,000, about 500, 450 area, right? Now we're likely to hit the top of the pattern and then come back down and stay inside the pattern. This also resembles some type, all right? Wait for it, of an inverted head and shoulder that could also give us a break to the upside, all right? Remember, I'm bearish unless Bitcoin can get back above 44,500, 44,300, really. We can't get back above that area. Expect more downside. Like, we're going to crumble and start to make a move down. But we bounced yesterday, and we held key levels. Right now, we're still playing with the 200 SMA on the 15-minute. We need to get back above that. The longer we stay below it, the more likely it is that we do come to the 200 SMA on the 1 hour time frame. It's all about this trend line. This trend line right now is being the daddy. It's holding us down. It's keeping us in the spot. As long as we hold this trend line, we could wick below it, close back above it, but as long as we hold this trend line, you know, it's more likely that this could push up, and what we would love to see. See, just like if you were in a bear flag and price action kept doing this, and then it smushed into the 200, you'd get a massive dump. So and we went over this before. Remember when Bitcoin was pumping on the 4 hour time frame back before our big pump, and I kept saying, you know, when we were back here, and this is why the moving averages are so key. I was like, all right, it's very likely we're going to dump back to the 200. I was like, we'll have to lose the 200 on the other time frames first, and that's why I was so adamant about watching the 200 SMA on the 1 hour time frame. But as this kept going sideways and sideways, and this get closer and closer and closer, the odds now are you're going to actually moon. And I kept talking about this, but nobody could see it because they haven't been watching progressions of the 200 SMA as long as I have. I have like 20,000 hours or something crazy in the charts. I don't even know. Let's do the math right now, right? Let's just do the math right now. Let's just say February, so that's 11 months, right? And then 12, so 12 months is a year, plus 12 months is a year, right? Plus 11 months. That's how long I've been streaming consecutively, all right? Now, I have more hours than that because I was doing TA longer than that, but let's just say consecutively streaming hours. And every month, it's 2 hours a day, let's just say for 30 days. So that's 60 hours, and then I always do an extra, like, hour on the weekends, 62, let's say, an hour each way. And then we do the monthly candle, 63. And usually there's like a Jerome Powell or something else. Let's say 65 hours of streaming a month, right? Which isn't that much really when you think about it. But so times 35, right? So already just live streaming alone, I have 2,000 hours of like TA. And I guess not TA every time I talk about different things. But I mean, it's insanity. And then throughout the day, I do another 6 hours every day. I mean, I have to have maybe 40,000 hours of technical analysis behind me at this point. So I've been watching the progressions of the 200 SMAs for years. That's the kind of point. I wanted to make like a mathematical, I guess I always feel like I have to vindicate. I think as a kid, like no one believed me or no one heard me. So I always feel like, hey, listen, like, and I also feel like there's a lot of people that are full of old shoes out here. And I like to show and prove with data that like I'm not full of garbage. I don't know. Anyway. So we look here at the 4 hour time frame, and the closer this 200 SMA keeps coming in, the 1 hour, but the closer this 200 SMA keeps coming into price action, the more likely it is that we're not going to take the dump down. The only thing that I have looked at that has me a little like, interested, questioning both narratives on either end is, shoulder, head, right shoulder. Could be a slanted head and shoulder. What I'm going to do is we're going to flip this upside down and take a look. Shoulder, head, right shoulder, pump up to the 200. I've seen that before, right? It wouldn't be the first time. You're playing on a high volume node here that if you lose, you can see there's a gap in the VRVP. All right. Anyway, but where we stand is we're watching this falling wedge and we want to see a breakout. Now, what will happen is we're going to lose this key level, bearish retest, and likely drop down to this level. Then you're going to get a giant double bottom. And Bitcoin could get mean there and touch the 200 SMA, wick below it, come back above, and then get a monster push. If we fall below the 200 SMA and we close a candle below it, I'm going to short that at least to this level for a little move and then all the way back down to 39,500. We have to be open-minded that price action could go either way, so we could take advantage of it either way. If we don't believe it could go either way, then just like I talk about chess, and like you're in a boxing match. If you're convinced, trading is like being in a boxing match. And if you trade long and short, it's like believing you could get hit with a left hook or a right punch. Like either side could hit you, right? But what if you were fighting someone and you just said they can only hit me with a left? That's like saying we can only go up from here. There's no way we're going to be able to go down. It's just not going to happen. And like we can't think like that. We have to think like a fighter. We have to think open-minded. We have to be the chess player. Bitcoin could go up beautifully. Bitcoin could go down and retest the key level. Both of these things are highly possible. Now, the charts are going to tell us what's more likely, and then from there, we're going to like right now, this falling wedge has a 68% chance of a break to the upside. So we add that to the data set. Now, okay, that means we could defend this trend line, and we could end up here. That doesn't mean we can't come down here and eventually break this trend line. That means temporarily for now, there's a high likelihood we could break to the upside of the channel. We go from there. 8 hours from now, everything changes because the pattern won't be the same. And that's why trading and looking at the charts every 4 to 5 hours and being in this motion that I bring you into and taking the time to do it the way we do it is really key. I walk you through the charts day in and day out. You see the progression of the movement. Like you're going to be watching this 200 SMA. You now know, just like I do, that if we do get this movement here, so what's going to happen is if in 4 or 5 days or even 2 days, something like this happens, the 200 SMA marries, price action gets tight, we're locked in, boom, right? We all are going to be it's going to be highly more likely we're going to get a nice push to the upside. We're all going to be locked into this idea. You know what I mean? Because we've already been studying the progression and we understand. Now, someone else will just come in and they'll be just as bearish or bullish on December 12th. But we will have a completely different outlook on the market because, and again, I'll still be open-minded, but it's going to start to tell us something different that we need to pay attention to, right? When the market shows you signs, you need to listen, all right? When the TA speaks to you, it's a language. It is talking to you. Just similar to English or Spanish or any other language in the world, technical analysis is a language that is talking to you. Math is a language. Like when something says it has a percentage of going somewhere, it's saying, hey, this is what I believe, what I'm likely going to do. How do you want to respond? Do you want to take advantage of me? Do you want to make money with me or do you want to ignore me? You know what I mean? It's up to you. But I'm telling you that I have a 68% chance of a break to the upside, right? And again, I'm not bullish unless Bitcoin can break back above. Let's even call it 44,071. This is the key resistance. Resistance. I mean, and now we've built up some resistance here, and here. 3 in a local area. That's strong. You know what I mean? That's. So I have some case for bearishness. I have a case for bullishness. Let's get the confirmation of the 1 hour breaking to the upside here today and see where we kind of stand. All right. Take a look at our 7-minute time frame. It wants to push up. It's just really important we break above 44,070. I'll even know right here. Wick. Yeah, resistance right there. This is the level. 44,119. We must get back above that for the day. If that's really not captured for the day, we don't have the bullishness. All right. Let's take a look at our weekly candle to kind of take a look at how it's going to close for the week, how exciting this could be, and where we stand. At the end of the day, let's all be super excited. Slight pullback. I mean, if you think about it, our high was 44.6 and an asset this big, and we're only $800 away from the highest point. We've had such a chance to sell off. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 straight weeks. I mean, Bitcoin had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, barely a red and 8 right there. Then it had a dip, and then had 1, 2, 3, 4 more, 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4 more. I mean, Bitcoin goes to next year, we're headed into some bigness. So anyway, this weekly candle is going to close absolutely beautifully and above the resistance here. All I want to see is it close above that 43,100 where these two candles meet. See that right there? That's all. That's all that matters to me on the weekly. So bigger time frame ideas set to go. 1 hour looking interesting to me. And that's going to be my Bitcoin analysis for the morning. You know, watching this flag back to the top of the channel, and this is kind of what we're looking at. This is the pattern at play here for Bitcoin, all right? I've told you if we break this key level here, we're dropping right down to 42.9. We lose 42.9. We're going to toy with the 200 SMA somewhere at this area. And then once we lose the 200 SMA on the 1 hour, you look for us to come to the high volume node at 41.5 and then likely drop to 39 and then go to the 200 SMA on the 4 hour time frame, which at that point looks like it would be somewhere at 39,000. So I'm not ruling out 39K. It's likely. But there's, you know, if basically what I'm explaining to you right now is if this breaks out, we consolidate, I'm going to long the next bounce off this bottom channel. And I'm going to be going for the parabolic run up to about 48,700, all right, into the Santa rally, which looks this looks very, very amazing. 4 hour is setting up for it to be pretty nice. So the 4 hour looks good. Anything could happen. There is a little bearish div here, but you could say we're going to find out whether it follows through with an M. See, this is the breaking point. And I wasn't joking with the thumbnail. Bitcoin's at a breaking point. Like, it makes an M here, we're coming down. It goes up and down here, we're moving up. Like, this is the key right here for Bitcoin today. I would draw this pattern and watch it like a hawk. It's going to be able to tell you what to do. Because once you lose this and come down, and then the only saving grace is we double bottom here. You know? And I'll show that to you one more time, just so you're not like completely lost in the sauce here. We could double top, come down, and then make a double bottom. That would have a measured move somewhere up to about 46,278, you know. Anyway, that's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. Let me jump into the chat for a second and talk to everybody out there. God bless each and every one of you for being here. Ava Juarez, could you do TL on Filecoin? Sure. STG, 1 hour falling wedge. Thoughts, 4 hour, 200 SMA. Carlos Alejandro. Shout out to Ava Juarez. We love you. Thank you for the 199. Filecoin and STG Stargate Finance, if I'm correct. Shout out to Jamie Zeno in the house. Thank you for your show every day, anytime. On point, boss. Grayscale on nibbling on the low prices, not pushing up. A nice slow bleed, then math is spot for that 46.52K. Hey, Sam, lots of love. Back to work today after a week off. Kyle, we love you, man. I hope you had a good time. I have no idea what it's like to take a day off. But enjoy. When I worked for someone else and I wasn't doing my dream job, there was many days I was super happy to take a day off, man. I hope I enjoyed your week. I hope you rested well and you're ready and back at it for your next, endeavors. We talked about MATIC breaking to the upside. You can see me going over this over and over again. I see this flag continuing. I already own some MATIC, so I'm not really stressing it, but look for MATIC to continue to the upside here at $1. My target for MATIC is 134, 131, and I'm not going to be surprised when it hits it out this giant Sammy Cup-and-Hattie to the upside. Shout out to Joe Custer for the $19. Thanks for the blessings. Thank you for the blessing. May God bless you and yours. Amazing. 743 people watching, 204 likes. I didn't even check how many people were watching. I didn't have a chance. 756 beautiful people, 206 likes, $23 in chat revenue. You people are great. Ordi, hope you're having a good day with the fam. My man. Bang, bang, bang. I'm going to do a few super chats, everyone, and then I'm out for the day. Filecoin, STG, and Ordi. All right, let's take a look. Let's break it down. Filecoin on MEXC, KuCoin, Binance. It's all over the place. And if you want to trade KuCoin, get yourself a Palau ID, all right? I'll put a link out if you'd like, but a Palau ID is the thing to do, man. Change your life forever. Bang, bang, bang. So I see Filecoin in the Adam and Eve double bottom. And it flagged out. And now look, it's got a cup with another cup. Once it breaks this high here, it's going to there quick. Once it breaks that, I see this moving, and I see it moving fast. And it's already up from when I first put it out slightly, and I see 110% gains. Now the gains are about 84. Even that little bit takes about 20% of the gains away. But yeah, I see Filecoin headed all the way to $10.16. All right. And it's very likely double bottomed at the lowest point, The low was $3. It's $5, right? And we know it's been up pretty huge before. That's an Adam and Eve double bottom for Filecoin. I'm sticking to this. This is like 90%, in my humble opinion, based on my strategy, that this will happen again. Anything is possible. I don't, Can you look at Etsy chart? Thanks, Lifer. God bless Mr. Singh 07 for the $19 in chat revenue. I mean, that's a fat super chat. God bless you. Thank you so much for the love. We dropped our first weekly newsletter last week. Hit the link to have access to this key insight newsletter. It's going to blow your mind. I'm telling you right now. We do it every Monday and Friday. So we do a weekly newsletter on Monday, and then we do a weekly TA newsletter on Friday. It's unbelievable what we're doing. Stay tuned for that. It's going to blow your mind. Get excited. Get involved. I'm excited for it too. So that newsletter is gold. See, yeah, everyone, please tell us your feedback. If you've in the newsletter, you've had the newsletter, tell us how you feel about the newsletter. Our click-through rate is through the roof. We really appreciate that. You guys have responded so well to the newsletter campaign. And honestly, it's because I put my heart and soul into it, and so does my team. And we wouldn't put anything out there to waste your time. If you're reading something, if you're taking time to answer an email from us, we want it to benefit you intellectually, technical analysis-wise, and put you on another level. And I know that's what we do here on this channel with my whole team. Everybody sees how hard I work. Everybody knows what we're doing, and it doesn't stop. You know what I mean? It's diamond. I'm loving it. Yep. Palau is a small country that's offering nationalized IDs. Yeah. Wow. Thank you so much for jumping on in. Thank you for the super chats, everybody. May God bless you all. Super, super nice. Thank you. Wow, it's been an amazing run, huh? Let's take a look at the next super chat in the house, and I already forgot it. Bull runs back when the chats go brrr. I know, right? The chat's out of control. Like, watch. Now, if I gave you 10 grand and you could only buy one coin, and it was how about 3 coins? Ethereum, Bitcoin, or Cardano. You had only had 10 grand. You could only buy one coin. Which coin would it be? Ethereum. Press 1 for Ethereum. No, press 1 for Bitcoin. Press 2 for ETH. Press 3 for Cardano. All right? And I want to see in the chat what you guys are saying. 1 for Bitcoin, 2 for Ethereum, 3 for Cardano. We'll make it easy. Just to hit a letter or a number. I want to see how many 1, 2s, and 3s come in really fast. 1 and 3. A lot of 2s there for Ethereum. Wow, a lot of 2s for Ethereum. Some 3s. Only a few 1s. A lot of 3s. People want to make gains. So they're not going to put 10 grand. That's an interesting concept. You see that a lot of people stated they're not going to put 10 grand into Bitcoin. Look, 3. A lot of Cardano. Look, it's all Cardano now. Mainly Cardano. 3. Look at this guy going hard. I don't know how you did that, Grant. He's got like the fastest hands in the West. Unbelievable. But I mean, this chat is adequate. The interaction between the community is something you've never seen. And you're going to love being a lifer if you jump on in with us. It's going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind. Whole pack of Cadanas over here. My buddy loves that. Shout out to D Shuffle. A lot of 3s, though. I have to say, I believe Cardano won. What? Not, I don't know. We had a big slosh of Ethereum at the beginning. More ordinals. My man is ordinal heavy. Can you check out MINA? I don't think MINA has seen its first major bull run yet. And this is going to be a hit and a jump with a bull run. We like MINA. MINA's cool. Sam, God bless. AAVE. I'm in this coin since 10 cents. Hold or shift to a newer one. I mean, AAVE's hot. But yeah, AAVE doesn't do 10 cents. I mean, wasn't it $10? Sam, blessed every day ton. 4 hour, 22 hour, please. Wow. Now I need someone to write these down. Or I'll go to fan funding and check them out. Shout out to the fan funding. Everybody here on the live, thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate you for throwing it down. And I'm supposed to be in and out on the Sunday morning. But you can't do that in the bull run now, right? I'm going to have to go backwards. We're going to do ton, AAVE, Stargate. We'll do Stargate too as well. Wow, they're splashing them on me. Shout out to Trevor Life 333. We love you. Thank you for the $5 Canadian. Sam, blessed every day to have you live. Ton, 4 hour, 22 hour, please. God bless you, man. Thank you so much for the gratitude. I love that I live in a life of gratitude. And their third super chat on the stream, shout out to Brad LeBlanc for the $20 super chat, man. Look at three $20 super chats. People are unbelievable. Thank you so much. May God bless each and every one of you for jumping on in. All right. And remember, MEXC is the place to be. That's where I'm always doing my thing. MEXC, KuCoin, I absolutely love it. Place to be. All right. MEXC has 0 spot maker and taker fees. Okay? You won't find these fees anywhere else. Everyone's going to charge you more money to make a trade. Period. That's just what's going to happen. So, when I started, I didn't have a lot of money. I began working a night shift, just doing what I could. And MEXC has 0 spot maker and taker fees. 0% future fees. I mean, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. All right? If you mark it in or out, it will be 0.3. But, I mean, you just can't beat it. You can't beat it. All right? Jump into my trading group. Learn the education. Change your life. A $50 super chat. Hey, brother, I really enjoy listening to you. You're the man. Very knowledgeable. Many words of wisdom. Can you look at JTO? Thanks, buddy. Have a greater Sunday. Paul McGulkin. Paul, we love you. We appreciate you. My Irish brother in this game. Thank you so much, Paul. We appreciate you and we love you. JTO, we'll take a look at. All right. Let's take a look at Stargate Finance. Then we're going to take a look at ORDI, NEXA, AAVE. Let me see if... Yeah, NEXA, MINA. All right, so we're going to look at Stargate. We're going to look at ORDI. We're going to look at NEXA. All right. And thank you so much, man. You guys are bombarded. Yeah, I love this Super Chat City right now. Coming strong on a Sunday morning. That's why, hey, never take a day off. And I'll give you a gimme here. Something I posted to the trading group. I'm watching Relio. Takes real-world assets, right, and puts them on the blockchain. I mean, a lot of different coins are trying to do this. Synthetics does something similar through derivatives-wise. Wow, look at the balls exploding on the jar. Unbelievable. That is amazing. Look at those balls just absolutely exploding. Insanity. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. Okie dokie. Wow. You people are amazing. Thank you so much for the love. I really, really appreciate it. I would watch this. I would write this down. I got an alert on it, so when it comes and hits this area, might even be somewhere there, I'm going to be in the sweet spot. If it can come right back down to this channel, oh my goodness, this could be beautiful. So I'm watching Relio. The target is 127 from 68 cents. This thing is just getting started, heating up. Heating up. So, anyway, Altcoin City here. If you come with me, you're going to learn about new altcoins. You're going to find out about so many things that are going to change your life. Like Aleph. I don't know what you want to call it. Aleph. Alpha Zero. No, I like, let's see. I'm going to rechart this at another time, but this is something that's interesting to me. All right. I haven't traded it before. I thought it was kind of a... I used to got, like, one day I got, like, you know, a bunch of chats below my my live stream, so I thought, you know, I don't want to say it, but, you know, it gave me that feeling, you know. But it was just, you know, it was a bombardment of bots for whatever reason. You know what I mean? Shout out to the 769 people on the live. If you like the live stream, the $191 in chat revenue you people are blessing me with on a Sunday morning, I'm just in complete fascination by this. I was just going to come in and out and do a quick Bitcoin update. You people are unbelievably nice and kind and blessing. I am like blown away. JT sends a 59 pound my way. Celebrate the first super chat on the live stream, man. Thank you so much. Unbelievable. First super chat ever on the live. What a positive, beautiful soul. Thank you so much for the love, man. It's very nice of you. Very, very nice of you. Special day today, man. I guess you guys are making it special already. I really appreciate it. I've watched every minute of every stream since 2021. I love you, Stack McChange, man. You're my buddy, man. All the time hasn't been the last 3 years. ADA been exploding. You never cover it. Man, we talk about ADA all the time. It's so funny. Honestly, I hold so much Cardano, and it's like a long-term bag of mine. I think I'm just like enthralled in it all the time. It's like, you know. There's also newer coins that are hot right now. You know what I mean? Lakochi coming through with STG. The stream is blowing up. Sunday morning stream starting to blow up now. I mean, you can't beat this. You can't beat this. Shout out to my team. Shout out to Lakochi. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I like STG. I have it in a flag here, ready to break on out. I'm watching this on the daily. This thing is ready to boom. I see it going up. It pumped hard already, then came back down. It's inside a beautiful ascending triangle / bull pennant to me. The daily looks amazing. I'm watching it closely. Stargate Finance looks like it's about to make its next bigger leg to the upside. But again, I could be wrong. And I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice ever or for any reason. I'm just a guy that stayed at a Holiday Inn last night, you know. But may God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. STG on the radar, though. And when that blue line, whenever you see, if you're in my trading group, every time you see me post something with a blue line, that means I'm setting an alert there. And it's not that hard. The alert doesn't have to be in an exact location. Just recreate this chart and put the alert a little ahead of price action. So when it hits it, you don't have to stare at price action all day, right? But set alerts on this thing. Getting ready for a move, all right? Let's take a look here, and thank you for the memberships. Thank you for the love. Look at $50 super chat, $49, $9.99. You people are unbelievable. It says $191 in chat revenue, 776 people on the live, 322 likes. Let's get the likes up to the watches. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's go, baby. Can you check out ORDI, NEXA, MINA, AAVE? Wow, ladies, Dot, FET, Marsh, AVAX, Snack. Damn. I ain't doing stuff from yesterday, man. I can't. It's too much, man. Let's take a look at NEXA, MINA, AAVE, and JTO. All right. NEXA, MINA, AAVE, and JTO. So NEXA, you know, it could definitely come down and consolidate here at the 706. It could come all the way back down here, you know. High risk, tiny coin. All right. This is something that I'm willing to put a bag in and just not look at for over 2 to 3 months and see where it goes. It did have this beautiful run up. It's proof of work, but anything can happen. Sam, best wishes today. You will be in my thoughts. If you have a chance, can you look at ETH? Thanks and God bless. Shout out to Crypto Steph for the $4.99. Crypto Steph, we love you. We appreciate you. And we thank you for your unbelievable support for the $50 super chat. And it's pink. What a beautiful color. Wow. What's the lowest you think Bitcoin can go? I don't know. I don't think. I just look at the charts. So I can't answer questions like that because I never say, oh, well, I think it's going to do this. I think it's going to do that. I don't know what it's going to do. You know. NEXA looks like it wants to come down a little bit. I'll be honest. Let me re-look at NEXA one more time. Yeah, to me, it's just still in a longer trend. Likely has to come back down. We want that 706. Now, it's touched the golden pocket, but we could see that 706. Just want to see it come all the way down here. You know? I'll probably make my last NEXA bag around there. And then let it run for a year. You know, these are coins you got to have patience if you want to make the gains. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but for me, I have to have patience if I want to make the gains. Right? So, I'm looking for NEXA to come further into the sweet spot for really nice entries right around here. NEXA, baby. NEXA. All right? Alrighty. If that comes all the way up, I mean, that's a beautiful gain, right? So, yeah, we're looking for NEXA to come and even just retest. Now, there's a chance it doesn't go lower and it battles this area, but I'd like to get into that. I like to get into those undervalued areas, personally, for NEXA. All right? And Bitcoin getting bullish, baby, right? And we're going to take a look at BOOKMAP in a second, too, as well. So much value provided here on the live. Bitcoin is breaking the trend. I didn't know which way. He said, I was like, man, am I going to see it breaking this one or that one? He didn't say up or down, right? So there you go. Bitcoin attempting to break to the upside. I am more bullish on Bitcoin based on the probabilities. This is also a bit of a cup with a handle, even though that's a rigid, we could also make a right shoulder. Look at this shoulder, head, right shoulder. So watch out for that. It is Sunday. Heavy volatility tonight. The Asian market opens and it gets crazy. So just be careful. All right? Just be careful. Let's take a look at MINA. But thank you for telling me, man. Bitcoin is breaking the trend, looking nice. Yeah, Rio, man, on my radar. Really like what I'm seeing there. I don't own any MINA, any Rio yet. I may be getting in, but I don't own it yet. I'm looking at it closely. Let's take a look at MINA protocol on MEXC. MINA, baby. And we talked about it breaking out of this, and it did that already. So far, so good from the last time I went over MINA. All right? Let's see if it made it to the trading group. Yes, it may. Last time I put out MINA was on 11/12. All right. Maybe something in there. Okay. So this is what I see happening for MINA, and it looks to me like it is getting ready for some type of bigger move. Getting a little overbought on the bigger time frames, but it is holding some good support and resistance. Key resistance became support. I wouldn't be surprised if MINA gets busy here. And it is very low compared to where it was back in the day. Now, MINA is an interesting coin, all right? This is how you know I'm an OG, okay? Let me show you. If you type in MINA protocol, crypto lifer, I already did like I did 20-minute deep dives on like every coin in the game for a long time. If I could spell or type, we would get there faster. But there's, where am I? Come on. Let's see. Now it doesn't come up, right? Let's see. Let's see. Crypto lifestyle. Because for a while I was on the crypto lifestyle show making MINA videos. You know what I mean? Hold on. I just want to show you this because this video was hot. And it really, if I can get it to you guys, dang. Oh, his channel changed too, It's like Francis now. Interesting. But I did a great video on MINA. Oh, you know what? There's an A&E there. Anyway, I did a great video about MINA explaining what it does. It's basically one of the smallest blockchains in the world. You can hold it in your phone, and it's kilobytes small. And that's why it's kind of interesting. I like this guy. This guy's interesting. Kyle Chesse. I think I met him at one of the events, too. Super interesting dude. Definitely a channel that I find interesting, Kyle Chesse. Anyway, just want to point that out. Yeah, MINA looking nice to me. Again, it's consolidating tighter inside the range. The daily has legs ready to rock. I like that. 22-hour probably just, okay. Trying to see. Yeah, we had the golden cross there. We're starting to run up. And that's like how, look how parabola. See that huge move? Starting another one of those bigger moves to the upside. I see MINA at least at 114. Not too long from now. All right. And again, I could be wrong. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. The technical analysis just tells me this is likely going to happen. Stokes pointing up. Lack of bearish momentum in the MACD. Touching the 21. 55% gains coming out of MINA protocol. Looks very, very likely to me. Again, but it may dump. And I would use a stop and always take a look. Planet. People keep talking about Planet. This may not be the right one. Let's take a look. This is it right here. Planet. It's been hot. People keep mentioning it. I'm still watching it closely here in this consolidation. Not a fan. Doesn't look amazing, so to speak. But if it can get the bounce and start to kind of coil up, then it is. So I'm just waiting to see if we can get that move. It's a very small coin beginning stages here. And it's getting a lot of talk, a lot of movement. People keep mentioning it. It's got a lot of buzz. I'd be watching Planet on the week as we get into Monday and Tuesday. Right? And today is Sunday. This is where we get ready for the week. This is where we plan our week. That's why we wake up early Sunday morning, we do all our planning, and then today we hang out with our families. We kick it, we relax, we enjoy the gains that we made throughout the week. We take our kids out to dinner, we take our kids to a park. If it's today is a beautiful day here. Unbelievable where I'm at. It's literally, let me take a look. It's December 10th. I should have a coat on. It should be freezing cold. But today we're going to celebrate my mom's life, and it's going to be amazing, right? And let's see the weather here where I'm at. It's amazing today. Like, what a blessing it is to be alive. 58 degrees? Are you kidding me? You know? It says it might rain at 2 p.m., but only a 50% chance. But right now it's sunny. And today, high of 59. Tomorrow, high of 60. I mean, you can't beat that in December. So, I'd watch Planet very, very closely, all right, as we move through these super chats. But there's also things that I want to talk about. Now, there's NEOX and there's NEXA. Oh, no, this is NEOXA, yeah. Not to be confused with NEXA, right, which is so eerily close that it's interesting. So this thing did the pump. We had a flag here. It boomed. And honestly, this thing is getting hot too. I am getting a buzz on this coin. I don't really know exactly what it does or what it is. Let's take a look at it. I may have looked at it before, but there's been so much NEXs, NEOXs, and all this stuff recently. It's been all over the... So $20 million market cap. Got the 77 there on the cap. CoinX, Trade Ogre, Mexi, the low cap gems of the week. Really not a lot of information about it. It's a blockchain featuring assets with the ability to obtain cryptocurrency while playing various games, proof of work mining. Use proof of work. Nexus, proof of work, and proof of game. POG is a way for gamers to participate in the blockchain. That's got a good idea. Seems pretty vague, so to speak. Nexa.net. They couldn't even afford a .com. It's always shady when they can't afford a .com, Like, I paid for the .com. I'll tell you, how much do you think I paid for this website, cryptolifer.com? Just the name alone. How much do you think I paid for the name alone? You could take a guess, but how much do you think I paid for just cryptolifer.com? You know what I mean? Congrats on 50K. Thank you. $7,000. $7,000 I paid for cryptolifer.com. I was using .io. You know what I mean? $7,000. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, I wasn't going to play around, man. That's why, and I'm telling you that not to be a baller or anything. I'm saying that to say invest back in your business. You know what I mean? Own what's yours, right? And I'll be able to sell. That's probably worth $30,000 now. Cryptolifer.com, as crypto is far more popular than when I bought the domain. And you can make money buying and selling domains like you do. It's pretty awesome. ORDI, AAVE, JTO, and ETH. All right. So I like what this is doing. I would take a bigger fib here on that move. You can also take a fib from that and from this point. And sometimes in between on these ideas. It's a 786 local retracement. I'd like it to come into the bigger golden pocket though. Right? But it does say that it has legs again. I mean, that's going to be a monster measured move no matter wherever it ends up. Telling us that it's on its way to a penny somewhere at half a penny right now. And again, I'm not a huge fan of what I'm looking at here. Network, blockchain, download the wallet, total burn, snart nodes, difficulty, exchanges, tokenomics. I don't know. It doesn't speak to me, right? But we'll see. You never know at this point. It's too early to tell, but I'm not, from what I'm getting, I'm not amazed, right? But I'm not trying to put anything down. I'm just, one page website, just click, I don't know. We're going to do this. This is what we got. Check us out. I mean, it's kind of, a lot of people, you have to remember, there's going to be a lot of companies that never plan on doing what they plan on doing, have a great storyline, a great idea. It all looks awesome, but they are full of old shoes. They're just getting in to get some money out of the industry. They're going to claim they couldn't figure it out. And it's going to look legit because they're going to because companies do fail. And that's the shady thing about it is some companies are going to do the best they can and not make it and have none of those intentions. And then there's going to be people that are going to use that type of business savvy sense to say, well, let's just set up a company that's never going to make it, take ourselves on dinners, buy, you know what I mean? Do a bunch of buy company cars, and then just run this thing to the ground, right? And they're going to do that on some altcoins. And they're going to promise you the moon, but you're not, so you got to pay attention. You can't just jump on anything. And I really look at websites and right off the bat, the website tells you a lot, because if someone's truly passionate about something, they're going to put their 110% into that website, right? So let's take a look at ORDI. It's getting tighter and tighter in this symmetrical triangle, which mainly break to the downside, in my humble opinion. They're 50-50 patterns, but I mainly see them break to the downside, okay? The 4-hour, however, is getting oversold, hugging this higher low. It's kind of a lower low in that end, but no, hugging the higher low. It's a hot coin right now. People are loving it. Here's the deal. As a swing trade, if it breaks above here, boom, 55, and then ride 55 to 100. Double up, call it a day. Beautiful move, right? If it comes back down here, then there's accumulation, and then you get 37 all the way to 100, right? Both of these are where I would be getting in, there or there. Nowhere else for ORDI, all right? And that's how I'm playing it. That's how I'm watching it. ORDI, baby. ORDI. I'm even going to kind of jump around here, grab this right click, and I'm going to set an alert on this yellow line. So when ORDI hits it or passes it or gets near it, touches it, I'm going to know. All right, I'm going to know. Shout out to the $245 in chat revenue. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, everybody that gave today. Crypto Steph, JT, Paul McGulkin. Man, we love you. We appreciate you all. Teasy Weezy, can you check meme coin about to explode? Hey, Todd, how much higher can we go before retailers get in? You would think either now or a pullback. Just food for thought. You're going to talk about Mint Layer? What? I mean, Mint Layer was hot. We nailed it already to the upside. Beautiful coin. Beautiful move for Mint Layer. Let's take a look at AAVE, JTO, and ETH. And then everyone, I got to run. I got stuff to do for the day that I really got to get going on. I got to get my pants straightened out. You know what I mean? I just got to get it going. All right, I like what you're doing for AAVE here. You're getting me. This is making me excited. These big coins, I call them Forrest Gump setups. They just do what they're supposed to do, man. Simple is, simple does, bro. Right? What you think about that Bitcoin there, boy? 146 there, boy. Get that move on up there on a Sunday morning, boy. We got 866 people willing to listen to cryptocurrency. If that's not a movement, if you can't realize that I'm part of something bigger than I am, man, this is something big. This crypto thing is going to blow up, man. Oh, my gosh. On my pigs, man. On my pigs is blowing it to the moon, man. To the moon. So take a look at AAVE. This thing looks beautiful, right? 50% gains coming to 146. I got into AAVE when it was 20, 30, and $80 back in the last run. Ran it up. This thing could do it again. I like what I'm seeing for AAVE, right? AAVE about to do its thing. And I like how I trade. I just look for the same setups. It doesn't have, it guides me through. There's no emotion needed. That's tight moving averages. Low stochastics in the 4. Getting wedged inside of an ascending triangle bull pennant-esque. Above a high volume node, right? Battling with a POC right here. This red line on the VRVP. We know we get above the high volume node. We can see the measured move. It's bullish. Price action has been hot. Again, this could dump tomorrow. And it could hit a stop, but it could come down and double bottom. Bitcoin could dump, and this could dump too. There's no guarantees. All right, checking on Bitcoin there, still kind of stagnant. You're looking for this right shoulder now, still kind of struggling with the low volume on a Sunday to get that push to the upside. Take a look at AAVE now and moving forward. I like AAVE here, 4 hour, oversold. I mean, this thing is money. And again, if you're not able to watch the live stream or get to it, not only do we timestamp this, but I put it into the trading group too. So if you're home, if you're at work right now, if you're grinding, you're getting an update right now to your phone inside your pocket telling you about how amazing AAVE's setup is looking. A learning experience too. Again, this is all for educational purposes only. These are not calls. This is just how you can find out, okay, watch this happen. It plays out. Watch another one. Get the data. Understand how TA works. Eventually start using the technical analysis to your advantage, just like I do. every single day of my life. All right, let's take a look at JTO. Is it time to get back in? I haven't looked at it since I crushed it 2 days in a row and then just walked away like, what? Let's take a look at our baby JTO. Like, it's funny is for some reason it's not coming up on the MEXC, you know, so we'll just use the KuCoin version for now. But man, that thing was in a beautiful inverted head and shoulder. What a nice move to the upside for JTO. So look, it came out 191. I got in, remember, at 249. It ran all the way up to 438, 443. What a beautiful run. We traded this pennant. We traded this pennant. It was simple stuff, as simple does. This one had a beautiful inverted head and shoulder inside of it. It was just obvious. Shoulder, head, right shoulder, bang. I mean, it was like one of the cleanest. Like, I don't like using easy money, but like, I mean, that was like, if money's simple, I mean, that was the simplest money I ever made in my life. Like, tight moving average, it was all there. Like, I mean, whatever. I don't, you know, it all takes time. Again, it was simple because we've had years of doing this and it makes sense. We knew what coins to be in. We found the new coins. We knew exchanges to be in. All these things that a newbie has no idea. They don't know KuCoin. They don't know MEXC. They don't know where to get the hot gems, right? Not only do we know what coins are hot, we know how to get the hot gems. Ooh, look what I see here, an Adam and Eve double bottom. So let's sink our teeth deep into this. Let's see what's happening. So previous resistance, support twice in a row. Bit of an Adam and Eve backwards there, back to the upside. Adam and Eve here. Resistance right here. Resistance. And so I'm looking for this move here for JTO. I mean, that's an Adam and Eve double bottom. All right. We draw this trend line, and you can see it did technically break the trend line. If we do some type of impulse here, like even from this wick, we're in a golden paquito, you know, from that impulse. From the bigger one, fine, way longer, but this is, you know, I love this pattern, the inverted, the Adam and Eve double bottom. 15 minutes a little high for me. Chance we kind of just go sideways for a while. But I'll be watching this closely. This is interesting. And it's something I didn't even notice until now. So I appreciate it. Thank you for JTO. Let's take a look at Ethereum, our baby ETH. What is ETH doing? Where's it going? What's going to happen? All right. Oh, there's an inverted head and shoulder right there on ETH immediately. You see that? So first thing we're going to do is look at ETH on the weekly time frame. Talked about that flag, you know, anyway, we'll break it down. Get rid of the moving averages. And let's take a look at Ethereum. Let's nestle up to the second biggest coin in the game. ETH, baby, ETH. You know, it was one of the first coins I ever bought at $89. I knew about it at $9. When ETH was $9. Let's take a look at that. 2352 divided by 9. So it's 261x when I first heard about it. And I learned about it in like 2016, 17. I mean, 6 years ago. A 200x in 6 years. If you look at that, like I bought it at 9 and just put it away. I got into 89, right? But then you divide that by 6, and that's a 43% gain a year. Or 43x a year. Right? I mean, imagine 43xing your money every year. Now, again, some years did huge X's, some years pulled back. It wasn't like it, but on average. So think about that. You know, I found ETH when it was $9, man. This guy on the street told me about it. He was like, I worked on it. I was one of the coders. My dude Amir. I'll always remember it. I hope I see him one day. He taught me about Tezos when it first came out and when it ICO'd. Back when people could get into ICOs because people had no idea what was going on. So ETH made a beautiful move out the wedge. Bit of a cup and handle, but beautiful move out the falling wedge. This whole length of this pole is going to be your target for Ethereum, all right? It's about 27.57. It's doing great, right? It's doing great. It doesn't have a really serious resistance till it hits this weekly area, 25.16. So expect ETH to easily get up to 25.16, gap through this $150 level. There's just not enough resistance for it, in my humble opinion. And it's above this resistance here on the weekly too. Looking beautiful. Take a look at our 5-day. Let's look at our moving averages compared to Bitcoin. Just got above the 200 SMA. Remember when Bitcoin did this? It was gone. So this tells me that Ethereum is likely going to this high here at 34.43. Because when things get above their 200 SMAs, they are gone. Gone, baby, gone. So, there's gains coming. And so whatever kind of follows ETH, think about it. You make a better multiple. But ETH is coming up for a 45% gain. That looks likely going to happen by February or March. You know what I mean? So, and why I'm saying this is because we're getting above the 200 SMA on the 5-day, right? Moving averages are looking good. We might get some type of sideways pullback here on the 3-day. We may get it like a flag. Let's take a look at our daily time frame right now. But wow, getting above the 200 SMA on the 5-day chart. Look what happened when Bitcoin did that. If you want to go back, and Bitcoin does it before Ethereum, and then it's gone. Gone, baby, gone. I like what at the 43.9 as long as we hug that. Look at the beautiful 5-day candle. I think it's amazing. But look, we got above it. Ethereum's right here right now. Or right here. It's making one of its first candles above the 5-day. Right? I'm going to teach you things that'll blow your mind. So Ethereum's right here right now. Right where Bitcoin was. Right there. Or right here, the first one really above it. But, look what happened after this. If Ethereum doesn't boom all the way, it's just, my channel is garbage. It's, I don't want to, but it's very, very unlikely that we go below this 200 SMA now, However, let's look at this, though. Oop. I saw one thing that could make me change my tune. No, yeah, I just wanted to check this trend line and make sure like we had breached. But again, we have breached, and you're in the rising wedge again. Then you could take the length of your base. That's going to be your next move. And that gets us right there, right? And that makes complete sense. It's a bit of a rising wedge, bit of a cup with a handle breaking out. The cup and handle to the upside. Unbelievable what I'm seeing here for Ethereum, all right? Wow, $247 in chat revenue, 880 people on the live, 425 likes from just a little morning travel studio setup. I'd never thought, man. Hey, Sam, will market push back? Bitcoin weekly and monthly RSI have reset, don't they? They don't. We could go sideways as they reset. BitTorrent pumped 43% over the past 24 hours. Engine moving. Blur breaking out. Yeah, we talked about Blur in the trading group. I can't wait to get my Apollo ID so I can get back on KuCoin. Coinbase is terrible. I know. You're going to love it. I'm so happy that I'm back on. I've never been so happy in my life, honestly. I've been on since 2017. These are like exchanges that I grew up on. It changed my life. Like, I've been attached to them for 5-6 years. It's not a joke. It's like, and I'm OCD, so I'm like, I like to, and the high coins pump nicely. There's a lot of coins that do damage there, right? Hello and morning all. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in and being here. So I like Ethereum as long as it stays above the 200 SMA and this trend line, just like Bitcoin, remember, it's going to plow to the upside. Now, if it breaks those, then fine. And so then our entries are on this 4-hour flag. And so it looks like ETH is going to start its bigger move to the upside here sometime shortly, maybe tonight into tomorrow. And maybe even to today. So I see Ethereum starting its bigger move up to 2750 and then headed all the way to the target there that I gave you already on the 5-day chart. Taking us all the way to about 2763 for Ethereum. All right. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. I love you all. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember, as fun as the market is, there is time to take for your family and to relax, all right? Like, I have tons of cash to deploy into the market, so many things I consider all day and make gains, but I'm going to spend the time with my family today, relax, and step away. It's Sunday. We did good. I've been up in the chart since 7 a.m. We've already put in about 4 hours today, maybe even 5, depending on, and people in my trading group have been up even earlier, all right? And thank you so much, everyone that gave today and fan-funded. My man Bryson Gonzalez, Teasy Weezy, much love. We'll take a look at Meme Coin, and then I'm out of here because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Crypto Steph, Saxo Drew, becoming a member. The first super chat from JT, and it was a heavy one. Paul holding me down with a 50. Trevor Leifer with the 5. Unbelievable. Brad LeBlanc with that 1999. Tori with the 5. Mina. So many cool coins we went up to. Etsy chart I didn't get to take a look at. Stargate Finance. Ava consistently coming through every day with that super chat. Carlos Alejandre too. And Joe Custer. After Hours Investing. All you beautiful people. Mr. Singh. J. Craig H. And everybody here on the live. We appreciate you. We love you. You got to look at Etsy and Meme Coin. And then I'm out of here for the day. All right. Is Etsy like the real stock? Etsy? I mean, Etsy took a big hit. You're looking for bullish divergence on the weekly. Little bit there telling you that could be your bottom. It looks like you're attempting to Adam and Eve. I feel like he finally just broke this resistance after a long time. Previous support became resistance right here. You would gap up to 103 if you did get a move. You don't have a lot of resistance still there, and then you could gap up all the way up to 145. The fact that you broke out to me, that's technically a breakout. Signs of life. The weekly's a little overbought though, right? So are all the bigger time frames. So yeah, watch this flag on the daily. It's actually looking somewhat bullish. You might get closer to the 21 first. And look for this to break out. Once the daily gets back above the 200 SMA, you're going to be kind of getting, so you technically could be buying the bottom here of Etsy. There's high likelihood you're buying the bottom of Etsy. It also has this Adam and Eve double bottom vibe, right? You can see, just like an altcoin, these are no different. You know what I mean? Price action does the same stuff over and over again. Let's take a look at Meme, and then I'm out of here for the day, everybody. I've said it 100 times, but I really am. I'm going to be out. I mean, Meme just on Binance early. Yeah, Meme does look like it may try to break out pretty soon. I'm with you on that. Measured move for Meme. Is this the right one? Is 0.56 from 3.9. Wow, and I'm like losing energy like a regular stream. What time is it? 10:45. Yeah, we went an hour and, wow. And back to Bitcoin, 49,956. I'm loving it. So far, so good. We got the breakout. Look at that. We're peaking out. We're moving out a little bit. So far, so good for BTC. Okay? Doesn't mean it's not amazing. It's better than nothing. We're above the 200 SMA. And right now we're tussling. If we can get above the 200 SMA on the 15-minute, we can get a bigger run. And look at this. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. That measured move is here to here. That says Bitcoin's about to break to the upside. That's an inverted head and shoulder right there. And we're going to get a move further up. Looks like we can flush usually up to the next bigger resistance at 44,350. Remember, we must get above this line and this line to even begin to remain bullish for the day. You got to get above 44.1 and you got to get above 44,350. Then it's 47.50 and all that other lovely stuff. But this does resemble an inverted head and shoulder that could break onto the upside. You get above the 200 SMA, you're going to continue to rip. You got above this point of control, that's a good thing. You can get to this next high volume node here and then continue to the volume area high. So I see a possible short squeeze for Bitcoin coming. And with that, let's talk about BOOKMAP before I jump on out of here. Shout out to the channel sponsors, ITrust Capital. Thank you for being here. Roth IRAs, if you want to move your IRA somewhere safe and awesome, ITrust Capital is the place to do it. All right? If you want to trade on MEXC. That is the best place to trade in my humble opinion. All right. MEXC right here is the place to be. All right. Zero spot maker and taker fees. When I DCA into a coin, I pay zero fees for it. I mean, even if I market into it, I find it unbelievable. So I just had an update that's going on in the background here, but it happened pretty fast. This computer is awesome. Oh, this happens sometimes. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to load up Bookmap and then I'm out of here. A lot of times when I do an update, for some reason, I just have to end Bookmap out the task manager. If that ever happens to you. So far, resistance by the 200 SMA on the 15. We need to get back above that. If we don't get above that, expect more downside for the whole day. Like, that's going to be the catalyst to either we going up or headed further down. Right there, the 15-minute yellow line right there is really going to be a big point of the day. All right? Might have to give Bookmap to the trading group and just wait. I'm having issues with getting it loaded. There it goes. Speak of the Bookmap. It was like, no, I got you. I got you. And look, this is, see, I want perp, so like, you're going to go up here. So if you need a connection, you go up to connect. Hold on, yeah. Bookmap, multi-book. I want perp, right? Hold on. Why is it not giving me my perp? Hold on. Usually Bookmap data gives me the Binance futures, you know. It's weird why it's not giving me futures for some reason. But I can just go to Binance futures on my own. Kraken futures, like whatever I want, you know. That's good for me. I want Binance futures. All right. Could be something too when they updated all the new stuff this year that I didn't get my updates for whatever reason. See, this is supposed to be able to give me hold on. There we go. I have to click on Binance futures up there. That's what I was doing, and get off of one of those Bookmap datas and only take the new one. Well, I have to click on both. Interesting. There we go. All right. So let's see what's happening here on Binance Futures. All right. Oh, I did it every 50? No. That's all right. I want to change those, though. So you would do this. You would go up, right? And you would hit tick size like 1. Subscribe. You have to unsubscribe. Add a new connection. Tick size 1. Subscribe. There we go. Okay. It tells you, yep. All right. Sorry about that. Well, so we have this massive order at 45K, but we still got all these orders below us. You know what I mean? From 43.9 all the way around. So, but it tells us that we have a lot of buy pressure right below us. So even if we dip a little bit, but it does say we go lower than go higher. That's what BOOKMAP is suggesting, you know? All right, everyone, I'm out for the day. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. I'll see you all tonight for a beautiful weekly candle close. God bless.